Merhaba, merhaba. Nasılsın? İyi misin abi? Boy, yine de tutuyorum burada. Bir farklı yere git. Gölet. Şehir parkaya gittim. Farklı park ama yine de gitmedim. Buraya. Bakarız. Ne tutacağız? Evet, sazan. Sazan için deniyorum. Bakarız varsa. Bende var. Mısır. Hey, Carl. Salute. Carl Gerard says, how's it going? Thank you. Mısır biraz Bolivya'ya benziyor. Doğru, biraz benziyor. Aynı sistem bence, yine sistem. Biraz pop-up gibi tarz. Ama bir farklı yine de aynı orta. Yine de buraya aldım. Girdim veya solucan kullanacağım. Belki bir kedi balığı veya sazan da yiyebilir bunda. Her şey solucanlar yiyor. Biraz yağmur yağıyor şimdi. Taze değil, taze değil. Tencereden süt. Bakar. Ve solucan kullanacağım. Şimdi balık için bekliyoruz. Biraz sert, çok değil ama. Yağmur da gelmez belki ama bence gelecek. Bakarız. Bu hafta sonu çok yağmur yağmış. Belki de sert mısır çok var. Evet, sert mısır var ama genellikle çiftçiler besleniyor. Mesela hayvanları besleniyor. Sert mısır biliyorum ama ben teneke mısır kullanıyorum. O biraz tatlı mısır. Evet. Çiftçiler çok ekiyor. Süt mısır. O tarz bilmiyorum ama süt mısır. Evet biliyorum. Yiyebiliyor o tarz. Mangoda falan yiyebiliyor. Yumuşak biliyor. Mısır ismi çünkü süt ile pişiriyorlar. Enteresan bilmedim. O tarz mısır hiç yemedim. Ben düşündüm bir farklı tarz ama. Burada iki tarz çeşit var. Sert veya tatlı. Konserve mısır gibi. Aynı. Bilmedim. Ama maalesef Türkiye'de çok mısır eken insan var ve çok sulama yapıyorlar. Barajlarda su kalmıyor. Su sorun. Karalık. Kuraklık belki. Kimse su yok. Kıraklık. Ah, tamam. Doğru, doğru. Obruk biliyor musun? Değil, bilmiyorum. Obruk. Obruk. Obruk. Yeraltı sular azalınca toprak içine düşüyor ve çok derin içinde su olan bir delik. Tamam. Biliyorum nereden. Yer açıyor, toprağa düşüyor ve evet, büyük bir delik gibi bir yer. Türkiye'de Anadolu bölgesinde çok oluyor. Gördüm haberden, evet. Çok yok bence. Amerika'da var ama peki Türkiye kadar değil. Daha yaygın orada bence. Biraz nadir orada. Hey, how's it going? Weston Outdoors, how's it going? Thank you for joining. We're out here doing some fishing. Bu arada daha yaygın bir de bazıları biraz küçük, bazıları ciddi derecede büyük oluyor. Evet, arabalar ve insanlar bile yutuyor o delikler. Büyük bir sorun orada. Bir mil genişlik galiba. Olabilir, olabilir. Büyük. Yağmur durdu mu? Biraz durdu. Biraz. Ama yine de gelecek bence. Yine de gelecek bence. Bu hafta sonu bayağı çok yağmur yağdı. Son 20 yılında bir çoğunluk yağmur görmedi. Herkes diyor burada. O yüzden nehre falan gitmedim. Gölete gittim çünkü nehirler biraz sel oluyor orada. Aguas Turbulentas YouTube. How's it going? How's it going, Aguas? Gölün ismi ne? Des Perez Park. Bir şehir park. Küçük gölet. Buradayım. Hey, I am new. I just subscribed, like your video. Hey, thank you, Ashton. Thank you. We just got out here, just started doing some fishing, but yeah, thank you for that. Belki yem değiştireceğim biraz, bir farklı yem. I'm gonna change out the bait, change the lure. Taşların arasında yakaladım. O belediyenin hangi eyaletinde? Missouri eyaletindeyim. Will you turn a kid in catfish? I don't know what that even means. I don't even know what that means, man. Evet ama Missouri eyaletindeyim şimdi. Alright guys, so we're gonna change the baits. Ben de düşündüm ama değil, taşların arasında iğneyi yakalamış ve kaybettim. Ayıp oldu ya. İp kırılmış. Maalesef. So we're gonna try this, guys. Bu farklı cazibe kullanacağım. Let's see. Bakarız. Görüşürüz, bekliyorum. Vuracaklar. Farklı renk deneyeceğim. guys. We're gonna try this. Let's see. Ne yapıyorsun adamın balık var mı? Merhaba Luke. Yok, şu ana kadar yok ama gelecek bence. Düşünseydim. Balıklar için bekliyorum. İyi hayata pozitif bakıyorsun. Sağ ol, sağ ol. Evet, çok pozitif. Hayata çok pozitif bakıyorum. rig. See if we can cover this pond a little bit with it. See if we can catch a bass. Here it goes. What's this rig? Alright everybody, I'm going to change out the bait again. Fish to the gym, yam, in a day. Got the solar jung in a day, 10 throw this in, see what we catch, guys. What is going on, everybody? If you're just now joining us, we are out here in Missouri doing some fishing on a rainy Saturday. We're out here at a park, little city park out here in St. Louis County. And yeah, we are just doing a little fishing, seeing what we can catch. Fishing for carp, fishing for catfish, fishing for anything that'll bite, really. Anything that'll bite. It's really cold out here. Any day now. What is going on? Thank you for the like. Thank you. We're out here in Missouri. We are at a little city park here, just trying to fish for whatever we'll be biting. Carp, catfish, anything really. Anything, I guess. We got night crawler and corn for bait. It is a rainy weekend here, and it's a cold rain as well. It's definitely a lot colder than it was this whole week. RC11, how's it going, Pickles? It's coming down pretty good. Yeah, it was, well, it was actually, it slowed down now, just a little here and there now. That's, I think, the fountain in the back, if you hear that. So, but it was raining really hard here a little while ago. We've been getting a ton of rain. RC11 says, I live in Missouri. Awesome. What part? I'm in the St. Louis area. That's where we're at right now. But I know the southern part got a ton of rain, and some flooding and stuff there. It's been crazy weather out here, guys. Northern Missouri. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know the southern part, kind of the central part, got a ton of rain, a lot of floods. There were tornadoes, all kinds of stuff. Tons of, yeah, a lot of weather stuff, weather-related events. But even down here, it got really cold. It's in the 40s right now. Pickles, yeah, cold and just flakes of snow here today. Wow. I don't know where that's at, but where is that at again, Pickles? Yeah, it's crazy. Fortunately, we don't have any snow, but I could definitely see anywhere north of here getting snow for sure. Because it's like 45 degrees or so here. I'm in Colorado, just outside Denver. Oh yeah, up in the mountains. Yeah, I could definitely see that getting snowy. Fortunately, all the snow is gone from here, but yeah, it's like in the 40s, solid 45 or so right now. It's pretty cold. I mean, it was up in the 70s even a little earlier. It's supposed to be warm next week, so fish on. Thank you. I will be fishing. Yeah, it's going to be getting easier and easier to fish now that the weather's getting so much nicer. Looking forward to nicer weather for sure. Do you do a lot of fly fishing then, Pickles? Out there in Colorado? I know it's got pretty good fly fishing out there. Funny thing, I just started tying flies, don't have fly reel rod, so I just use them with spinning reel off bobber. Oh, nice, yeah. I've heard of people doing that. I know that'll definitely work as well. Yeah, I need to get better at tying flies, because that's something I don't know how to do, but would love to learn. I try to fly fish every now and again, and I'm looking forward to getting out. Now that I'm in Missouri, I know they got a lot of trout streams down here, so not a lot, but a few, more than what they have, in Illinois. So I'm looking out to getting out on some trout streams this summer, a little further on this spring, and trying some more fly fishing. I like catching bass and stuff on a fly rod too, that's fun, but trout's definitely the way to go, I think, with a fly rod. I know there are some of like the trout streams and stuff, they only let you use fly fishing gear. There's a few of them that are like that anyway. Didn't quite realize it, but people catch all sorts of things off fly rods. Yeah, I've also caught carp off of fly rods. I like carp fishing. Well, I haven't done it a whole lot, but carp fishing off a fly rod is fun just because they fight so well. I haven't been able to catch a catfish off a fly rod, but I know some people that go out there and really go after just about everything all the time with, you know, fly rods will catch catfish as well. And then I've caught bass like largemouth and bluegill and stuff quite a few times on a fly rod. Those are pretty easy to catch on a fly rod, of course. You're usually throwing like larger streamer style, you know, baits and stuff, but yeah, you can definitely catch those. I haven't caught anything like a pike or any. Oh, I caught a gar on a fly rod once. That was pretty cool. That was kind of lucky. You have to just hook them right between that bone that they have in their mouth there. Otherwise, they're really hard to catch. I've had them ruin quite a few flies as well. But yeah, catching gar, caught a gar on a fly rod. That's probably the craziest thing I've caught on a fly rod, I think. But I like fly fishing, it's fun. Yeah, streamers, leash patterns, some wild stuff. Yeah, you can really get into the, you know, they have all kinds of patterns, and they get really big, those big streamers, bucktails, all those. You're throwing like an entire strip of deer hide and stuff out there, so it gets pretty crazy. I always like that just woolly bug pattern though. That always seems to work pretty well for bass and bluegill, like big aggressive bluegill, as well as throwing some like little nymphs and stuff. Not too little, of course, but yeah, they'll really go after those. Funny enough, I haven't had a ton of luck with like those cork poppers. I know some people really like to throw those, but I haven't had the best of luck with those. But yeah, usually streamers, and kind of like beaded nymphs and stuff. Those seem to work pretty well. We are not fly fishing today. We are fishing with, we have worm, or like nightcrawler, and corn. And we're trying to catch carp or channel cats. They have both of those in here. The water is super murky today because we've gotten so much rain. I've seen that foam, beetles, grasshoppers, even crawfish flies. Yeah, those foam ones. I have had good luck with the foam ones. Not the cork ones, but like those foam crickets, foam grasshoppers, sorry. Yeah, they're literally made out of like colored foam. They got like the orange and green kind, you know, like orange and green foam. Those have worked really well for me before. Yeah, those are really great to throw for bass, especially when there's a hatch of like grasshoppers, which is pretty much most of the summer. At least out here in the Midwest, you can find grasshoppers pretty much all summer long. I did try, I got a cicada pattern one. Like I bought a cicada back during that big cicada hatch, the cicada apocalypse. Um, but nothing went after it. I don't know why, but I guess they weren't interested in cicadas. Have you tried fishing the Mississippi yet? No, not yet. But I would love to. I would have went out and fished it today, but I didn't have a ton of time and the weather was super bad. So probably next weekend I'm thinking I can get out there and fish the Mississippi. I'll probably try right off by the archway downtown. I think they got a nice park and kind of area you can go down there. That should be like a safe, good spot to go fishing. I've heard some parts of the riverfront are a little sketchy. I don't know, but we'll see. But I know they got big catfish, you know, blue cats and stuff in there. I'll probably either pick up some like larger minnows or else just try catching some bluegill between now and then and use them as bait. But yeah, definitely will be doing that. Just haven't quite had the opportunity to do that yet. That's one thing I'm looking forward to, is fishing the Mississippi. Makes sense. What's the new species there you're looking forward to catching? So I would like to try to catch a blue catfish. I never caught a blue cat before. I've caught channel cat, lots of channel cats. I've never caught a flathead either. So I guess there's probably plenty of flathead cats in there too. So either one of those, you know, a blue cat or a flathead cat would be awesome. Just because I've never had the chance yet to catch one. Not that I haven't tried, but from what I hear, the Mississippi has quite a few of them. So that would be nice. And then getting back into like gar and stuff like that as well. Chicago really didn't have a lot of those kind of warmer water species like gar and really a ton of catfish. But I know Missouri has quite a few. So, and I know the Mississippi is pretty loaded with them. I've also never caught a buffalo before. I know they got plenty of buffalo. I don't know about plenty, but yeah, it would be cool to catch one of those. I know it's pretty much like a carp or similar, but still would be nice to catch one. Yeah, looking forward to blue cat. Yeah, supposedly buffalo and drums, I think. Yeah, I've caught drums before. I've caught drum, but yeah, never caught a buffalo. For whatever reason, whenever I've tried to fish for buffalo or go somewhere where people are catching them, I usually end up just catching carp. Which I guess makes sense because they eat pretty much the same thing. G says, good evening from Maine. Native brook trout and salmon fishing is excellent in my location. Still lots of ice here. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, no ice here. I'm in St. Louis. How's it going, G? But yeah, no ice on anything here. It is colder today than it was. It was in the 70s, you know, this last week, but it got down to like 45, I think, right now. We had a ton of rain. But we have some brook trout and rainbow trout. I know we have a couple of trout streams that aren't too far from here that I'm looking forward to getting out on sometime. And then of course the Mississippi River, where I was just talking with Pickles G about what we can go fishing for in the Mississippi. I know I'm gonna try to catch that. Pickle says no ice down here, but some up in the mountains still. Nice, nice, yeah. I know Colorado can get snow and ice and all that well into the summer, from what I understand, you know, even into June and stuff. You can catch 5-pound native brook trout here, fly rod only location. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think we have any brook trout here. I think it's all rainbows and browns. Yeah, I've never caught a brook trout before. That would be cool to catch. We had snow and ice this morning. Wow. Yeah, we just had a ton of rain this morning. In fact, it was raining when I first got out here, and now it's pretty much kind of slowed down. Just a little bit of a drizzle every now and again. But this morning we got a ton of rain, and last night we got a ton of rain. Yesterday a ton of rain. Just lots of rain. And tornadoes earlier in the week. Yeah, April is one of the snowiest months. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. But I guess it makes sense, you're out in Colorado, and I know April's one of the rainiest months here in kind of the more southern states, or actually, I'm not sure if Missouri is more southern than you. It might be a little more southern, but you guys just got the high mountains up there, so that elevation will make it snowy. Fortunately, all the snow is gone. I kind of like warmer weather a little better. I'm not gonna lie. Not a huge fan of snow. G says lots of deer, moose, trout, and salmon short clips. Oh, awesome, G. I will go ahead and check out your channel and subscribe as well. I do enjoy fishing, so. And I guess all things outdoors too, you know. Hunting, hiking, wildlife watching, wildlife, all that sort of stuff. I enjoy. So I will be sure to check out your channel. 'Cause yeah, I don't know much about Maine other than it seems like a really snowy place to live. Pickle says, I would rather visit snow than be in snow. Same here, same here. Yeah, snow's great every now and again, but it can be fun for sure, you know, something different. G says, I live in a remote but resort location. It's pretty awesome here in Wrangley, Maine. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with my geography, but yeah, that we'll have to check that out. People travel here for the trout and salmon fishing. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, sounds like a great place to live. I've tried salmon fishing a little bit in Chicago, but I never got any salmon there in the Great Lakes, except one time that I went out on a boat, you know, like a charter boat, and did it. But they're really hard to fish from shore, at least in Lake Michigan. G says long winters, but worth it come summer. Nice, nice. The only thing I know about Maine fishing is like a lobster. I know that's like the stereotypical fish that everyone goes after in Maine. Maine lobster. G says, I catch smaller salmon. They are wild salmon though, catch them in the rivers. Nice, nice. Yeah, all we had, I used to live in Chicago, and up there all we had were like the Lake Michigan salmon. And they couldn't survive really in any of the rivers in Illinois. I know they can survive up in like Wisconsin and Michigan, I think. Maybe even Minnesota up on some of the rivers, but yeah, not in Illinois. But yeah, I've heard the Atlantic salmon. Nice. I charter fished for salmon outside of the San Francisco Bay. It was fun. Nice, nice. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I think that was one of like my first shorts, or one of my first videos I put on this channel. I think it was a short of fishing for salmon. Well, that was a lot of fun. We just threw it was definitely a different style of fishing, using a trolling, like trolling off of a big boat. You're throwing in, like, I think you call them flies, you know, these big kind of bucktail fly things on those giant downriggers and like planers. I don't even know what they're called. But yeah. I like fishing. TI says Jamie D. Thames. How's it going, Jamie? Thank you for being on here. G says they catch monster landlocked salmon and brook trout trolling the lakes. No ice fishing on these big local lakes. Ice fishing on these big local lakes. Nice, nice, yeah. Ice fishing. I've caught, my biggest crappie that I've ever caught has been ice fishing, but I'm not a huge ice fisher myself. I've only been like one time. Well, a couple times actually. I went out a couple times on my own, never caught anything. Was able to go out with a guide and managed to catch a crappie, a really big one. That was about it though. Ice fishing is like when the bite's on, it's on, and then when it's off, it's off. At least that was my experience ice fishing. I guess that's like any kind of fishing, really. still waiting, guys. We're still waiting. We're just now joining. We are in Missouri, in the St. Louis area, and we are doing some fishing out here on a little pond here in the city. Trying to see what we can catch today, guys. It's really cold, really rainy. Definitely not the best day to be out fishing, but it's the day we have, so we're trying to fish. So far it has been super slow though. I don't know why, but I think maybe it's just a little bit cold. That would be my guess. Sure, any day now though we will catch ourselves a fish out here, or any minute now rather. We've been out here for about an hour so far, haven't caught anything. If you're just now joining us, we are in the St. Louis area, St. Louis, Missouri, doing a little fishing out here on a little pond, seeing what we can catch today, guys. Any minute now. It should be here. We got on one line. This line is out for carp, and then this one's out for, I guess, channel cat, bullhead. Carp will bite it too. Line's in the right spot, so we'll just keep waiting. Yeah, I did just see one. Now we just have to wait for him to bite, guys. How's it going, everybody? We're out here doing some fishing. Haven't caught anything yet, but I don't know, guys. I think we will. It is super cold though, so that might be slowing things down a little bit. Put a little more bait on here. See if that helps. Yeah, something bit. What I'll do is I'll downsize. Go down a size and hook. That usually helps. I've almost always found downsizing your hooks can help. You're just trying to put something on the board, so to speak. Did you join any online fishing groups for St. Louis? I have not. I have not joined any online fishing groups for St. Louis yet. I need to do that sometime. Actually, that's a really good idea. I'm guessing there's quite a few. The only thing I kind of use to see where to go is like Fishbrain. I will use Fishbrain quite a bit. People, you know, post their catches or whatever on it. So I like seeing that for checking out new waters, but yeah, I definitely should join like a online fishing group or even like a in-person fishing group, you know, like if there's any groups of folks that go out fishing, that would be cool to do as well. Because it is always best to learn from locals where to go fishing. You can always learn online and stuff, but you're definitely right. Asking others where people are catching fish is usually a pretty good bet. I know this pond has quite a few catches on Fishbrain, even some recent ones, but again, it is a little, it did get super cold today, so that might be one reason why it's a little slower today. It says, stop by any bait shops there? Haven't yet. Yeah, I definitely should stop by a bait shop or I need to find a bait shop. That is a good idea though, because yeah, that probably would help with fishing. Plus I need to find a bait shop to get minnows for when I go out to the Mississippi. But yeah, that would definitely help learning the water and everything. I'll give that a shot sometime, probably. Figure when getting a new location that might help. I think it would as well. So yeah, I will definitely try joining like a online fishing group. There's got to be like a Fishers of St. Louis sort of group out there. Probably a lot of them. I think fishing's pretty popular here. Alright, so I downsized the hook, threw her back in with some night crawler on, just like a size 1 circle hook now, and pretty small. We'll see if that will end up catching like a catfish or something. I know there's catfish, bullhead, and bass in here too. There's quite a few people come to this little pond from like Fish Brain and stuff. They were posting bass catches. But I really think it might just be a little too cold for largemouth today, since it is in the 40s, and that's generally not a great time to catch largemouth. That water's just so murky today because of all that rain and runoff and everything. Water is just super murky. So, but I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna catch something. Hope so, anyway. Hope so. That's why we're out here. Yeah, hopefully going down in size on the hook will help with the maybe catch something. What's going on, everybody? If you're just now joining us, thank you. We're out here in Missouri. We are in the St. Louis area doing a little fishing out here on a pond, city pond. put this one back out. This one is baited up with corn. We're trying to catch some carp. So the carp should be coming in and kind of feeding on the shallows now. That's kind of what we're looking to catch now. We'll see, guys. We'll see. And this one has night crawler on it. Again, catfish, bullhead. I guess anything else that bites. It's kind of what we're going for. All right, everybody. Well, unfortunately, this park is going to be closing up. So, everybody's heading out of here now. So, I'm going to go ahead and have to get on out of here. I know this park closes at dusk, and looks like everybody is starting to leave now. So, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here as well, so I don't get fined or whatever for staying in the park too long. But we will definitely keep fishing, guys. We're going to keep doing more live streams and everything. Yeah, we're going to stay after it, guys. Sorry we didn't catch anything today, but I'm pretty sure we're going to keep catching stuff on this channel, and we're going to keep doing live streams. We're going to do some river fishing, creek fishing, pond fishing, lake fishing, fly fishing, cat fishing, everything. Hey, Ewas, how's it going? Good to see you on here. Doing good, yeah. New job's doing great. Moving in, seeing the area. Yeah, pretty much well adjusted and everything to the place now. So I'd say everything's going pretty well. Definitely a little slower pace of life to Chicago, but yeah, Oh man, here we go. Push on, guys, push on. Push on, guys, push on. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a bluegill, guys. Well, we didn't get skunked. We didn't get skunked, guys. We didn't get skunked. We caught ourselves a bluegill. It's better than nothing, I guess. So better than nothing. I'll take that. I'll take them. I'll take them. Always nice to catch something. When we get pliers, though, I'll need pliers to get out of here. Yeah, that's the little beef. This place is catch and release only, so makes sense. See if I have my pliers. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for asking, Eos. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, everything's doing good. It's great to be here. Really enjoy Missouri so far. So far, I'm not complaining, guys. Not complaining. Seems like it is going to be a nice place for fishing, for sure. Might be a little better than Chicago even as far as fishing goes. Trying to get a hook out of a deep hook fish is pretty difficult though, without pliers. This guy's not going to make it, but there we go, guys. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Well, at least we didn't get skunked today either. I mean, we did end up catching a bluegill there, so that's better than nothing. You know what? I'm gonna try fishing a little more. I know this place is closing down, but hey, I want to. Now that I put one on the board, I'm like, I want to do it again. See if we can catch one more. See if we can catch one more. Alright. That's at least a bluegill. Got a little piece of night crawler. Like #1 hook. Let it kind of drift on through, barely have any weight on there. Wait for him to get hooked. Waiting for that bite, guys, waiting for that bite. I knew it had to be a little later in the day. Right around this time is a better time for fishing, usually is anyway. It's kind of dusk time frame. Just waiting on another one, guys. Waiting on another one. So we caught one fish so far, guys. One fish so far. It was a bluegill. Bluegill, but hey, a fish is a fish, right? So it is pretty cold today. Probably not the best weather for fishing, but I'll take it, you know. Any day you can get out fishing is a good day, right? So gotta head out. Got stuck at an impromptu honey-do list. Good luck, or to catch up later. Hey, sounds good, Ewas. Thank you. It was good talking to you again. I'll probably be heading out here myself fairly shortly, just because again this place is kind of closing down now. Let me see what. This place doesn't have as many carp in it as I was thinking it did. At least they're not feeding. There's that Boss Hog pole. I really like this one. But yeah, I'm probably going to be getting out of here myself. So thank you everybody for watching. It was great having everybody on, and I will catch everybody on another live stream. So yeah, stay tuned. Y'all have a good one. See ya.